We'll have some positions to fill. We're looking for CDL drivers in Northeast Florida, especially in Clay County, St. Johns County, and yes, Duval. Come be a starter on our team. Earn a solid wage and get full benefits. Head to our website, advanceddisposal.com/careers, and get signed up today. That's advanceddisposal.com/careers.
Equal opportunity employer. Tired of pounding nails or working at your current job? American Window Products is looking for talent in their installation department. They know their greatest asset is the people they hire. You can get competitive pay and full benefits. They supply uniforms and all the tools you need. Their installers stay forever. Apply now in person at American Window Products, 2633 Powers Avenue, or call 731-2247.
American Windows, the window professionals.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Tiffany Mapp in Jacksonville at 683-8368.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
How tough is the new 2019 Crewmax Toyota truck? Well, it's tough enough for Ernie Palmer Toyota and 1010XL to give one away this fall. Fact is, Ernie Palmer Toyota now has your toughest and coolest Tundras, Tacomas, Highlanders, and Sequoias just sitting around waiting for you to drive. So visit Ernie Palmer Toyota today and keep an eye out for the Ernie Palmer Weekly Pick'em Contest this football season on 1010XL.com, where you'll have a chance to win a Crewmax Toyota Tundra, only from Ernie Palmer Toyota.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors. I'm Taylor Dahl for 1010XL. Well, the saga is finally over as news was released yesterday that Jalen Ramsey has been traded to the LA Rams. The Rams recently lost corner Aqib Talib to an ACL injury and traded another corner Marcus Peters to the Ravens. This began the stir of talk for trade, and the Jags will now receive 2 first-round picks in 2020 and 2021 and a 4th-round pick in 2021 for Ramsey. The Rams now hold 3 consecutive first-round draft picks by the Jags: Blake Bortles, Dante Fowler Jr., and Jalen Ramsey. Just 6 days after the Cardinals rolled over the Braves 13-1, they have now been swept by the Nationals and eliminated from the postseason. Washington outscored St. Louis 20-6 in the series. They now move on to the World Series and will play the winner of the Yankees-Astros. 73 degrees at 7:04. Time and temp are brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
You know it! Yes, sir! What day is it? What day is it? Yeah, it is. Woo! What a hump day we've got for you.
Let's go.
Woo! Yeah. 20 land is off. Adios. Traded last night to the Los Angeles Rams. Let's go Falcons.
Yeah, right?
Come on, Julio.
See if we can't get a top 10 pick out of that.
Then they got the Bengals, though. Then they got the Steelers. Ugh. And the Bears. Let's go Bears. Let's go Ravens.
Go Bears.
I don't know if the Rams can sign him either. I mean, they got big cap problems out there. The Rams are. Remember when we were kids, Dan?
Yeah.
The Redskins would never have a first. They would trade all. That's what the Rams have become. The modern day Redskins, where they trade all their picks.
They clearly revamped after 3 straight losses. Like, we're not going to do. And they're going for it, and they're trying to win right now, and they're going for their players. And but they lost a corner and added Ramsey. You know, Aqib Talib is on IR, if I'm not mistaken, right?
He just went on.
And they traded Marcus Peters, so they both starting corners are out, so they needed something, and they went and got Jalen Ramsey. So good. Look, there's no denying what a great player he is. He'll do fine out there. He'll do great. That's part of it. You know, that's why you got 2 first-round picks and a 4th.
And I don't think we never through all this minimized his talent.
No,
he's a great player.
He was just gigantic pain in the derriere at the end of the day. And then it became even worse than that. I mean, again, you can go through. I can remember when Jalen was drafted, and he had that knee procedure real early, like in camp, and went and found out that he had some knee issues in high school.
Microfracture, right?
And our friend Ryan O'Halloran asked him about it, and he just, basically Ryan became enemy number one to him.
For asking
for a fair question.
A fair question.
So it was always something with him. And honestly, I've been part of Jalen Ramsey media scrums for all many times. And to me, it's so plain and simple. He was always about himself and about money. That's it. Bottom line, money, 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 money. That's all he wanted. That's all he ever talked about. In the oddest of times. And there are times where, and it was so, and I think, and I remember him saying, okay, well, the Jags told me they're not going to do my contract this year. And I think he stewed about that. And you know what? Here's the Brinks truck, and, this organization doesn't pay Jan. And then Miles Jack got paid, and that probably ticked him off. Why are they paying him and not me? And I think the Jags have been like, look, man, you got to show us some growth here off the field as well as on the field if we're going to commit to you long term. I mean, you just can't.
I hope Jalen didn't check the tax rates in California before he went.
Yeah, that was fun.
He'll lose about 15% of all that cash he's going to be getting.
Yeah,
if they can pay him, I don't know, dude. Maybe they play him this year, and let him go too, Dan.
Well, he had said that wasn't an issue because he wanted so desperately to be traded. So, we'll see. And then the obvious kick not kick, but the final lie of this whole thing is that he'll play Sunday,
right
after he passes his physical.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing wrong
because
with
he faked the back injury because he's a terrible teammate.
Which means, help me understand here, did he quit? He quit.
Of course he did.
He quit. He quit on his team. He quit on those guys. He said in his press conference, which another lie is they'll get everything they can out of me while I'm here. No, they didn't. You were here for 3 more weeks, and we got nothing out of you. Absolutely nothing. You played the Tennessee game, and I think you played it just so you could say your back hurt.
Yeah.
And I think it was all calculated. And I think you went and said, oh, my back hurts. He reported it during the game and bought himself, 3 weeks. Be it I'm sick. Again, we know his girlfriend had a baby, so that's fine. And then the back issue. So I said this on Twitter last night, and I mean it. I've never said this before, but good riddance. Good riddance. I mean,
congratulations to you, Douglas and Jerry Porter. You're now second and third on the all-time asses who have played here.
People brought up Blackman, and I'm like, he had a problem. Yeah. I mean, he had an alcohol problem. Mm-hmm. So
I said when I opened, Dan, when you can turn an ass into assets, you win the trade.
Yeah.
No, any sport. I mean, there's only so much talent can do.
Yeah. Well, our drill poll question of the day, and we have a lot of votes on it, obviously, presented by Lockett Law DUI and Criminal Defense. Call Lee Lockett, 858-9818. What do you think of the Ramsey to Rams deal? Which, by the way, I enjoyed his Twitter playoff Rams which is perfect for him.
Oh, yeah.
Love it, 2 first-rounders. Shouldn't have traded him. Needed to get more. High taxes in California, Jalen. And love it, 2 first-rounders, 56%. High taxes in California, Jalen, 30%. So 86% are over him.
Yeah.
And needed to get more is 7%. That's 93%. 7% said shouldn't have traded him.
You can't get more. The Jags got a better deal than the Raiders got for Khalil Mack. Now, that's balanced by some people saying they didn't get enough for Khalil Mack or they shouldn't have traded Khalil Mack.
Well, I guess a lot depends what the Rams do these next 2 years, too, now.
Well, it'd be nice if they
the assumption would be they're going to be 20 to 32. I mean,
still, though.
Yeah.
When you draft a guy,
listen,
Dan,
you can pack. If you have 4 first-round picks, you can certainly package first-round
if
picks.
you want
and move
to,
up
I
if
wouldn't.
you want
I'd
to.
get 4 first-round talents if I could. But look, when you draft a guy in the top 5, Dan, and you get 3 good, healthy years, and he's a Pro Bowler, and then you can turn around after 4 years, basically because he's not going to play here this year, after 4 years and get 2 first-rounders in return, that's a pretty good business model.
And we can only assume the final straw of the Jalen deal, and we'll talk about Jalen a lot today, obviously, all Jalen radio. But we can only assume that the final straw was the Shad Khan thing.
For Shad.
Yeah. Shad Khan did not want to trade him.
No.
And was not going to trade him. But like I said, he called out, basically dug the line in the sand deeper when he didn't play Sunday.
Well,
Shad Khan got on a private jet. Shad Khan, a billionaire, the owner of an NFL franchise, who has 8 zillion things going on, got on a private jet, flew into Jacksonville, sat down with Jalen. We don't know the conversation, the contents of the conversation. But Shad Khan felt good enough about it that he was interviewed the next day in New York and said, I think he's going to play Sunday and everything's going to, get going. And lo and behold, he didn't play. And so I wonder if this past Sunday, Shad Khan didn't walk into the offices and say, hey, I'm done. Trade him.
Condolences to all you out there that have Jalen Duval tattoos.
Why would you
I've gotten
do
a few of those
Yeah.
this morning. He went and got the Jalen tattoos.
Yeah.
So
That's a
there's
poor
that.
choice.
The iciest, most frigid, overstated, cold take is this one that, what Shad lost and the precedent set. Yeah, the precedent set that if you have the biggest ass in the history of your franchise who's a decent player who bails on his
he's
teammates.
Not a decent player. He's a great player.
I'm saying it. For my scenario, it doesn't have to be a great player, Dan. I'm saying you have to have all those things in play and then demand a trade, and you're going to get one. That's silly. This one, we've been here 25 years. This has never happened, Dan. We've had better players than Jalen Ramsey on this football team.
Right.
Never happened that somebody demanded a trade. So this frigid take of, the precedent is set now is ludicrous.
Shad had said all along that you have to balance what's best for the individual and the team. And I think it gotten to the point with the players, and we'll be down in the locker room today, and they won't say much about it, but
I'm sure there's some relief.
There's some guys down there who are happy that, that he's gone.
One of the things I liked yesterday, one of the listeners called in during the Jaguars Today show, and he said they were talking about the Shad Khan thing, saying it wasn't a heart to heart, it was a heart to ego. And I was like, that's 100% what that conversation was.
I mean, Jalen Ramsey, let's think about, they had asked him, he had been asked numerous times, can you be a captain of this football team? No, I don't care about anybody else. I care about myself, basically. I don't want to
I'm not a leader.
I don't want to be
He
a
said
leader.
that.
Yeah, I'm not a leader.
If you want to pay a guy a lot of money, you want some of those things.
I mean, those guys, I mean, again, some of the things that, whatever. It is what it is. We'll talk a lot about it today. We'll have all kinds of reaction. I saw Dion was talking about it last night. Look, the Rams are in a free fall right now, so we'll see if they can save their season, and we'll see how Jalen Ramsey helps them. And we'll all
Let's hope they can.
Yeah, and a lot of us are rooting for the quarterback that he trashed the most to start playing football for the Rams. Which would be the all-time irony. That would be the BOAT, Blake Bortles, who Jalen was never particularly fond of, and would be funny, funny, if Blake Bortles ends up playing some quarterback this season for the Rams. We'll see. Because that offensive line is going to get Jared Goff killed. And Jalen ain't playing offensive line. So anyway, a lot to do today, lots of fun. It is a Hump Day Wednesday. Are we doing trivia?
I believe we are.
We got trivia. We'll take a little break from Jalen, then we'll come back and go full bore on 20 Land. It's all coming up right here on The Drill.
Now, Downtime with Dan on 1010XL. Brought to you by Ameris Bank. Our look is changing, but our commitment to you remains fierce. Learn more at amerisbank.com/new look.
Yeah, it's a shame it couldn't work out. And I kind of get the feeling the Jaguars, tried to do everything they could, the owner especially, to make the situation work. I think Jalen Ramsey is a petulant, immature young man who needs to grow up and understand that the game of football, the beautiful game of football, is the ultimate team sport. And yes, it is a business. We totally understand that on both sides. Absolutely, 100% get that. But he is ultimately going to get paid by somebody. It may not be the Rams. This just may be the second stop of a four-city tour for Jalen in his NFL career. Who knows? Certainly something to keep an eye on. But we'll be watching the Rams with a little bit more over the next few weeks.
At Ameris Bank, we didn't become bankers so we could tell you no. We chose this profession because we knew we could make a difference. That's one thing all Ameris bankers have in common: a determination to get you what you need when you need it. Soon you'll notice Ameris Bank's look is changing, but our heart and fierce determination remain. We are proud to add a new chapter to our solid legacy and remain fiercely committed to you. Learn more at amerisbank.com/new look. Ameris Bank, member FDIC.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Get insights and interviews from Jags beat reporter Hayes Carline when he takes you behind enemy lines.
They are gladiators. They are warriors.
Brought to you by Porsche Jacksonville on Atlantic.
Bunch of tough guys.
And Pella Windows and Doors on 1010XL.
Divorce, menonly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to divorcemenonly.com. Divorcemenonly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Hi, this is Dale Murray, and we're throwing the flag on those big city dealers charging those big city prices. Come see why everybody's driving the distance to Murray Superstores. If we don't have it, the manufacturer doesn't build it. Our starting All-American lineup wins every time. Plus, our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty on all new and qualified used vehicles puts the blitz on the competition. And we'll trade anything from wore-out bed sheets to football cleats. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists helps you be the best when you play and brings you
the best of the Frangie Show replay.
This is a guy that they cannot get out of here fast enough. They should have traded him the second that he made his trade demand. I understand why they didn't, but it was a mistake. To stay in business with Jalen Ramsey is asinine at this point, in my opinion.
Attention, men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry, this free examination, normally $199, is yours for free and good only through Sunday. For your free examination, call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Call now.
All right, so here's what happened. Hicken here. My air conditioning went out. Oh, what do I do? It was hot this summer, man, like every summer. My wife said, we got to figure it out quick. We expect great service. I'm telling you, Bueller Air Conditioning rang the bell. The wife loved them. I loved them. They sent a professional over quickly. And when I say professional, that's what I mean. They were clean. They were courteous. They took care of it in no time flat. Now we have a brand new air conditioning system. You know what we did? We stayed cooler with Bueller.
Cooler air. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Now the performance painting play of the game.
You gotta claim it.
Performance painting. Quality coatings applied with pride.
Leonard Fournette had it all going in his offensive showing at home for the Teal and Black. One of his best plays of the afternoon would come in the third quarter, as his 16-yard run would help get Jacksonville in the field goal range and tie the game at 6 with 3:11 left to go in the third period. The star running back had a complete performance on Sunday, and he also had your performance painting play of the game.
Does the building you go to work in every day need a little love and attention? Jason Parker here with Performance Painting. Great companies take great care of the buildings their staff and customers walk into every day. If the building you're in doesn't match the vision you have for your company, we can help. Go to performance-painting.com. Our highly trained team makes the difference. Quality coatings applied with pride.
Performance Painting.
Great food on the go is hard to find unless you wheel into Zaxby's on University Boulevard, in the town center, or off Old St. Augustine Road. You can always count on a great meal for you and the family. Fresh salads, chicken fingers, wings, and so much more. And don't forget the Zax sauce.
When it comes to hunting and fishing,
that's some pretty fancy shooting down there.
They live the life.
Look at this beast.
Jeff Lageman, Captain Kevin Faber, and Captain Kirk Waltz on the Nimnicht Outdoors Show. Saturday morning from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
Diamonds Direct celebrates the grand opening of our all-new showroom with a spectacular event this Friday and Saturday. In addition to showcasing the largest diamond selection in Florida, we're also flying in the entire Tokori bridal collection, straight from the Tokori Design Studios in LA. You know Tokori, the most sought-after designer jewelry in America. Handmade engagement rings and exquisite fashion pieces, always perfect for those moments that matter. If you haven't seen Diamonds Direct's new showroom, this is a fantastic opportunity. It's 50% larger with an expanded selection of diamonds in all shapes and sizes, plus even more designer rings. And for this event, we're donating proceeds from every purchase to the Tom Coughlin J Fund to help local families tackling childhood cancer. Don't miss the official grand opening of Diamonds Direct's new beautiful showroom. We're rolling out the Tokori blue carpet and looking forward to seeing you.